All right, let's get it. Let's get it today. All right, I got a word for you guys today, and I advise you to watch this video into its entirety because God has been speaking. Oh, my God. And as always, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button and let us know where you're coming from. To the new subscribers, and welcome to Kingdom Living Way, where love resides and God is on the move. So glad you could join me today. I wanted to come on here with this word. I just took 30 minutes to write down notes. God just dropped 2 messages on me. But anyway, you guys, I want to talk about you have so much in common. And this is for God-ordained couples. You have so much in common. And it's always take this word to God to see is it for you or not. You know, every word is not for everyone. But this word right here is a powerful message from the Lord. All right, this is what I call hot off the press because He just given it to me. You have so much in common. Okay? And so much in common that a lot of things stands out. But this one particular thing stood out that God dropped in my spirit. The commonality is fire. The fire of God that dwells on the inside of these chosen ones, these chosen couples. Now, as I said, this word is not for every couple, but it can be. But these are the ones that are carrying the heart of God, the ones that are operating in the power of God. All right. This is what He's talking about here. The commonality is the fire of God. The fire that's in operation. We're talking about the fire that's in operation. Because we don't supposed to quench the fire of God. Okay. We're not to quench the fire of God. Okay. So what it's as he was giving us this message, I wrote down the fire of God so much as to set the soul on fire. People say to set the soul on fire. Your mind, your will, and your emotions is on fire. All right, this is regarding your connection, your kingdom partner. And the soul has been set on fire, which gives these couples the ability to let the world see the fire of God operating within them to set the world on fire. My God. To set the world on fire. See, when you on fire, you can ignite the fire in someone else. Whew. To set them on fire. On fire for God. My God, my God. See, and then as I began to write all these notes down, then the Holy Spirit said, no, let me back up. He said, after he said you have the ability to let the world, to set the world on fire. Okay. So then he said, you are a trailblazer. You guys are trailblazers. All right. A trailblazer, one that blazed the trail. I'm going to give you some more definition in a minute. So, you are a trailblazer. You guys, and it was on after that. It was on after that. All right. So, I had to do some research. God said you're a trailblazer. You couples are trailblazer. Because remember I said when you come together, you are one. All right. Let me get on these notes because I don't want to leave nothing out. It's going to be quick, you guys. So, a trailblazer is a pioneer. Okay, they're innovator. They're a trendsetter. Also, they're a visionary. As well, a leader. They're in leadership. And they are resilient. Okay. So, I'm going to just go back and do just go over some definitions I wrote down right quick. A trailblazer is one that blazes the trail to guide others. That makes a track through wild country. All right, they make a track, they make a path. That's what a trailblazer do. All right, wild country, no houses or anything. To me, a wild country is just like a bunch of bushes and things like that. But that's what a trailblazer do. They makes a track through the wild country. All right, they make tracks for others to walk on, to walk through, and they are guide. That's what a trailblazer are. They're a guide. And also, I'm gonna go back up here. A trailblazer is a pioneer. All right. And what they do, they venture into enchanted territory. Not only that, but a trailblazer is an innovator. They're not satisfied with the current situation, the current way things have been done. All right, they are for change. I put it like that. Okay, they are for change. Also, a trailblazer. See what I got here. For its leadership, they inspire others to follow the lead and create a better future. That's what they do. They inspire others to follow their lead and to create a better future. All right, which connected with purpose. Also, a trailblazer is a visionary. They have a sense of purpose. All right, they see opportunity where others see obstacles. They always see an opportunity, even though you may see obstacles in your way. I can't do this, I can't do that. But a trailblazer will say, yes, you can. You can do this, you can do this. They see opportunity. All right, they can see. All right, a trailblazer is one who's resilient. All right, resilient. They can bounce back from setbacks. All right, and doing so, they can continue with their purpose and their goals. So they don't let nothing hold them back. They know how to bounce back. They gotta, it's like God just gave me a vision of, like, like a resistant band. It's like we are in the hand of God, as though we have resistant bands on us, and He allows us to bounce back. When you try to go so far, or you go down, you're trying to get up. In other words, we are like resistant band. We can bounce back. We go down, we can come back up. Y'all get what I'm saying? God has made us resistance to be able to have like let's see. He made us just that unique, that is spiritual, you guys. So we are able to bounce back. In other words, we are able to bounce back no matter what we go through. God has placed something within us that we are able to bounce back. All right. We have resilience. Okay. So, being a pioneer or leader is someone who forged new paths. That's what a trailblazer do. All right. They does things before others. In other words, there's some things someone have not done, but a trailblazer have done this. They do it before others do it. Okay. So, in other words, they've done things that never been done before. They are innovators, as I said earlier. They are visionaries who are not afraid to challenge the status quo and create new possibilities. Oh my gosh, that's what God is saying about these couples. That's what He's saying, you guys. He have made you guys to be trailblazers. You know, this message has blown my mind. You know, we hear people say trailblazers, trailblazers, but no, when you really look up the definition of it, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. So God is saying today, you are a trailblazer. Your partner together, you're trailblazers, you guys. And the commonality, I'm just reiterating, the commonality is the fire of God that's in operation within you guys. The fire of God. The fire of God. Someone say, what is the fire of God? Those are the passion. It's the passionate. The belief. It's a burning. It's a desire for the things of God. My God, my God. It is a passionate, a burning, a desire, not only for the things of God, but for God himself. Woo! That is what the fire of God entails. Also, the Bible tells us that God answers by fire. He is a consuming fire. And he has placed his fire on the inside of his people. And we are not to quench his fire. My God, we are not to quench his fire. Someone might say, what you mean by don't quench his fire? See, you say a fire extinguisher. You mean you put it out. No, we don't need to extinguish his fire. We do not need to drive out his fire, rid his fire. My God, don't quench his fire. Woo! My God. You guys, that's all I have. Like I said, I didn't have time to let this resonate real good. I had to hurry up and pop out. God just flowing it out of my spirit, and I had to get on here and share this with you guys. So, you and your partner have so much in common. But the commonality, one of the most commonality that God has placed within inside of you guys, is the fire for God. Whew. The fire of God that's on the inside of you and your partner. My God, you're going to have that in common. You're going to have that in common. That's why he said you are trailblazers. You are trailblazers. All right. You set this. Oh, the soul is set on fire. You set your the trail is set on fire. You go in, and you come out on a different trail. The trail that you guys come in on, you're not gonna go out that same way. You're gonna go out on another trail because you're a trailblazer. My God. Woo! You guys, I love you with the love of Jesus. Take care. Be blessed until the next video. And don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. And in the comment, put trailblazers. Love ya.